Hello, hello, hello. I'm just going to keep on saying hello, Laura, and because I know there's a 10-second delay. So hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I think we're here now. I think we're here. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. If you're new to us, please let us know that you're new. Please like and subscribe to both of our YouTube channels. And welcome to Mystical Monday Musings. It's good.
Yeah.
We've been doing these for a while now. We're like, we got it down. It's so good to have you all here. Good morning, Jean. Thank you for being here. Are you watching, Jean, while you're at work? Are you secretly watching while you're at work? You got it in here. Good morning, Carson. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. So we are your lovely hosts for the good time. Happy full moon. My name is Elias Patras. I'm an intuitive motivator, and I'm excited to be here every morning with my wonderful co-hosts. Laura, go ahead. Tell them who you are and what you do.
I am intuitive medium Laura Wooster. And I always look forward to our Mondays. It's noon on the East Coast and 9 a.m. on the West Coast. So we got the East-West connection here.
We're bi-coastal, or welcome to Laura and Elias Coast to Coast.
Yeah. Hi, Beth.
Hello. Good morning,
Beth and Maria. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes. I'm wondering where Delora is. She's usually on. I know. I don't know where she is. So today is lunar eclipse and full moon, and the full moon's in Libra. And according to my little notes that I wrote, full moon with lunar eclipse in Libra is the closing of themes from October 2023, because we had our solar eclipse in October, and now we have the lunar eclipse now. This is a time to get ready to feel inspired, everybody. Feel inspired. Nurture healthy relationships. And here's a fun one. Rededicate yourself to passions and self-care. Wouldn't that be great just to say, like, you know what? Rewind, press play, go. We're starting here. We are rededicating to your passions and to your self-care. And then stand up for others and what you believe in. That's everything about the full moon, which I really like it. I really like it.
Yeah, I like that.
Greetings. We just talked about you. We're like, where is Delora? And here's greetings, E-L-La-M-M-M.
Oh, fantastic.
Right. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning, Karen.
Good morning. Loretta said that's what she's doing. I love it. And I like the little chicken. This eclipse sounds like my theme for the last 6 months. See? There you go.
Good.
So should we do a card for the week?
Yes, let's do that. And today I'm using my trusty Psychic Tarot deck, only because all my other decks have been packed away for the move. So
that's exciting.
So Psychic Tarot. I don't even have the box anymore. This is so old. So the card for today is Solitude. Solitude. Alrighty. Now this is in the traditional tarot deck. This is the Hermit card. And so it's inviting you to step back from all the static around you, all the opinions of people, all the stuff that doesn't really matter, and it's tuning back into your soul and just taking the time to do that. And I think I even mentioned that was a theme, because I think we mentioned that last week as well. But it's to step back from all the chatter, all the different opinions of what your life should be and what you should be doing, and and tuning right back in. It's like, what is really true for you? Get down to the fine details about who you know you are and what your soul is and what you're here for. So it's clearing out all the clutter, which is perfect because I'm moving and I'm still clearing out clutter. So
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. So clutter can be all kinds of things. It can be like literal clutter, but also it can be, opinions of other people that just don't have any bearing on your reality. So things like that. So solitude, so it's tuning back into your soul and what is important to you and to your soul and your spirit.
I like that. And that kind of goes in with what I'm going to show you guys. Moonology, manifestation, I can't even talk today. Moonology, with the M's. It's the Moonology Manifestation Oracle Decks by Yasmin Boland. And interesting. Leave the past behind. Leave the past behind. Notice it's a full moon, everybody. But leave the past behind. So, like Laura's, getting rid of stuff. What doesn't serve you as you move forward? What is not serving you? And leave the shoulda, couldas behind. Leave the, if I only, and but what if? Well, if we think like that, we're going to keep on bringing these things forward with us, because I know people that do releases for the full moon. They'll write down what they want to let go of, and then they're focusing on that constantly. I want to let go of this. I want to let go of this. I want to let go of this. I want to go let go of this. Well, you're focusing on subconsciously all the things that you want to let go of and the whys. Why not just say thank you as if you've already let it go?
Good point.
So leave the past behind. There we go. We already have a question.
Great. Excellent. Okay.
I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I've done it wrong several times, so pardon me. Hey, can I have a card for the job? Hey, look me over. Hey, bump it up. Okay. Hey, can I have a card for the job? I've applied for at this company called D.E. Shaw. So, are you asking like, what's the outcome? What's the possible outcome? What are you asking?
You need to know. Yeah. Okay, so we'll pull cards for what does Ashika need to know about the job that she applied for? Okay, so I'm going to use the same deck of cards. Okay, let's see. Okay, you just applied for it, huh? Okay, Tisha, huh? Alrighty, let me see. Okay. Alrighty. I don't think you're the only person that's applied for this position. So there's other people in the running here. I do think it's going to take a little bit of time for them to decide whether to hire you or not, or whoever they're going to settle on for their candidate for this job. So I do think that there's a good. I go by percentages a lot of times, right? And about the probability of where things are going, rather than predicting an outcome here. So my sense here is that I'm around 65% here that you'll get this position. What it indicates to me is that you're probably gonna get a call back, and you may even have a second interview. But there's other people in the running here for consideration. And I kind of feel like they might leave you in the dark a little bit about some feedback about whether or not you're in the running or not. You're going to be wondering, why am I not hearing things back? Why are they kind of, giving me very little information back? But I do think you're going to be called back. What did you receive, Elias, for her?
So I'm getting what you're getting because it all resonates. I'm getting like tingles in my head as you're talking.
Cool.
And this is adding to this piece. So that's the company, right? That's what the company is bringing forth. What are you bringing forth? Releasing your blocks. What is it about this job, or the fear of this job, or the fear of not having or getting this job? What's coming up for you that is something for you to look at, not only at this job, but moving forward? What is it that you would like to do that I just keep on hearing, like, what are you stopping, or how are you stopping yourself from moving forward? And you might say, well, I'm not doing anything. I'm doing all the things that I know how to do. That could be well and said and done. But if there is even self-doubt, even the self-confidence, or even how you say or how you speak to yourself about a promotion or whatever, always be aware of how you're feeling and what you're saying. Do the two match? So I hope that helps a little bit.
Good advice.
Dolores says this eclipse closed out my Libra cycle for my manifestation retreat. So this is powerful. I manifested harmony and balance. A lot going on, but it's all good. I'm attending to details. So Dolores went on to my manifesting desires retreat last September, and that was during the solar eclipse. So this closes out that cycle.
Oh,
Awesome.
fantastic. Okay, good.
Loretta says she's walking away from people and things that don't bring me joy. Good. Karen said for the things that make you go, yep. Okay. Loretta said that makes sense. Good morning, Michelle B. Thanks for being here. Christy, can I ask a question as well? I'm sorry, first time here. Followed over from TikTok. Well, thank you for following from the TikTok. Yes, Christy, just be a little bit more like not a general, ask a specific question. Jill says, Happy Monday. Yep, thank you very much for that. And Aishika says, Thank you.
Let us know how that goes.
Please do.
And I see something. I see another opportunity floating around you as well, Ashika. So, this isn't the only opportunity that's available to you. All right. I just feel like there's multiples. Okay, this or something better. This or something better. It's a great, really good mantra. All righty. So, okay. So we're just waiting for Christy to bring in her question, and then we will go there. So, okay.
Thank you. Am I moving into the right place? I chose to move my two sons 650 miles from home 2 years after their father passed. I felt in my heart it was the best move, but my oldest, the 14-year-old, is struggling and wants to go back so badly, and I have so much mom guilt.
Okay. Well, I'm curious how recent this move is. Yeah, because at 14, any kind of change around that age is tough for anybody. New school, everything, a new house, even if you're in the same town, it would be tough. There's a lot. 14-year-olds, they are right in between that time of almost adults, kind of, but they're still a kid. They're still very young. October. Okay, so it hasn't been a year yet. All right. So let me just see where we're going. Well, first of all, you've already done it. So you've already moved. The thing that I'm getting here, I do think this is a good move for all of you. I do feel like it's going to take a little bit longer for your 14-year-old to really embrace that it was a good move. And it might take like a better part of a year or more. So I don't sugarcoat anything. So I just get that sense it's going to take a good year and a half or so for them to really realize, okay, I'm kind of glad that we moved. It's going to have to be in looking back, but not right now. Yeah. So first of all, mommy guilt can really get the best of us. And I completely understand that. I'm a mom of two and a grandmother as well. And my sense here is that when you made the change and you decided to move, that you knew in your heart and soul it was the right thing to do, right? Because you said that. It felt in my heart it was the best move. Don't second guess your intuition. You felt like the time you made the decision, you knew it was the right thing to do. So now you can't don't go back and rethink that, okay? Because now you're in a different place, so you're going to be rethinking all the intuitive guidance that you received at the time you made the decision. But don't trust that you felt that for a reason. Trust that you felt really drawn to do that for a reason. And like I said, in everybody in your family who's a part of this move, your two sons and yourself, you're all going to come to that realization that it was a good move at different times. You're not all going to be on the same page. You're going to have different experiences of this new place. But just know that over time, I do feel like the 14-year-old will come around. Although I kind of feel that they may need, I'm just assuming, I shouldn't assume anything, that they've had some grief counseling after their father passed. If they haven't, they probably would benefit from that. And also, even if they did, they might need some grief counseling because of the move. This is especially if they lived in the same place, the same town, the same house for a long period of time, 14 years. 2 years is not too long after a big loss. So a huge huge, one of the biggest losses you can have as a parent. So that's a huge loss on top of moving can be a loss as well. I'm going through it myself. Just share a little bit of what I'm going through as an adult. I can't imagine as a 14-year-old, although I'm in the same not far down the road here. But my son actually brought this up, my adult son. He said to me, and there was one morning I woke up and I realized, because he lives with me now and he's going to stay in the house that I'm in right now. We're moving to another house. So this is the only house he's ever known. And one morning I woke up and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm having like reversed empty nests. I'm leaving him behind, right?
Right.
And I didn't say that to anybody. I just woke up one morning, and then over dinner that night, he said, "You know what I was thinking today?" He goes, "You're gonna be experiencing reverse empty nest syndrome," and I'm like, "You're absolutely right." And so it's hard for anybody to move. And I know, Elijah, you had a big move as well. You knew it was right in your heart to do that, but
Right.
you went several hundred miles away. And so as anybody who's done a major move, you know that there's grief involved. And so he's had two whammies here, grief-wise, and you can't blame yourself for that. You have to trust what you know was right for you to make this move. But perhaps maybe explore some grief counseling for your 14-year-old, because it sounds like they may need that. Alrighty, but best wishes on your move and your new place. And I feel like it's actually a really good outcome for you. What do you feel, Elias?
Same thing, Christy. And I'll have to tell you, I lived that.
Yeah.
Many of you know that I was raised in Chicago. So the house that I was raised in, my mom was born in that house. So on the southeast side of Chicago, and my mom was born 1919. So that house she was in, and we moved in 1976 from the south side of Chicago to the North Shore of Chicago, which is a huge culture shock. And new school, I was going to parochial school. I went to public school. And I was 12, and it shocked my world. And let me tell you, 12 to 16, those hormones go a little crazy. So, but I have to tell you, it was hindsight, even though I hated high school. I'll just tell you, my
I
high
did.
school, I couldn't stand it. My high school was the high school that the movie The Breakfast Club, it was based on our high school.
Oh, wow.
So the high school was in Winnetka, snotty Winnetka, Illinois. It's called New Trier High School, and Margaret went to that high school, and it's just crazy, but it really is. My parents, I'd come home crying from school, and my mom had major guilt, but also my mom was dealing with leaving a home that she was in for, let's see, 46 is when they adopted me. So so she left that house at 60, and she was in that house for 60 years. And we went from a 14-room house to a 6-room house. Just very, very different. Very different. So prayers for him. I think, like Laura said, it's going to be just change, but it is a good change. It is a good change. As long as you continue, which I know you do because you're a mother, loving him for who he is and always giving that constant positive reinforcement, saying, I hear you, I understand, but this is the best move for us. And you could say why, but also know that you can hear him. I think that's what he wants to be. That's what I'm getting, is because my ear is ringing. Wants to be heard, wants to know that his opinion matters.
Yeah.
I hope that helps. Thank you, Carson. Remember to like and subscribe to both of our YouTube channels. And Loretta, you have a blessed day too. Carson said, it's why moving and death are each one of the top. Yep. So true.
Yeah. Yep.
Chrissy says, I haven't thought of it like that. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Jill says, my husband is starting a bakery. Good. When are we getting free samples? When are we getting free samples? I haven't felt it. I have felt it isn't the right time, but he's plowing forward and wants to quit his job. I'm significantly worried about finances. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Okay. Yeah, it's scary to start a new business. Again, it's exciting at the same time. I'm sure he's thrilled. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to pull a few cards about this business and see how this goes. So it sounds like he's going to be working 2 jobs until this gets rolling, huh? He wants to quit his job. And I am feeling hold on to that job for a little bit. He shouldn't quit yet. Not yet. And I do think there's gonna, I do see money flowing in from this bakery. And I do feel like it's gonna take a year and a half, probably 2 years for it to really start to kind of get a following here and really start to establish where it is. I'm curious because I keep seeing this, like this sort of, I don't know if this was a bakery that he bought that was already in place, and he just, I kind of see it kind of starting completely new. So I don't know if you gutted a place that wasn't a bakery, that people wouldn't expect a bakery to be there. I don't know. There's something here about starting completely fresh. So I'm curious about that. So people kind of need to know or kind of get a new pattern of like, where's the bakery kind of thing, and kind of get to know that there's a bakery there. So I'm curious if it's replacing a completely different type of business at the storefront. But you can let me know about that and let us know. It is going to take some time, probably a better part of 2 years, probably 3. It's in a building in a country area. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a little, yeah, I had a feeling either was off the beaten path or there's going to be an area where people don't expect a bakery to be. All right. Yeah. So and I just feel a lot of community outreach going out with this. There used to be what's a meter? Oh, is that like beer? A meadery? I don't know what a meadery is. Or is it like, is that supposed to be MEAT, like a butcher? Beer or butcher? I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm just guessing. But yeah, so there's honey-based wine. Yeah, mead. Okay. Okay,
Nice.
great. Alrighty. Um, Interesting. Hey, we learned something today.
I did.
Yeah.
Wow. Both of us.
Do with alcohol. I wasn't quite sure. But I think some community outreach is sort of letting people know that he's there. I can't stand behind the counter. Like someone's got to go out and bring
Yep.
cupcakes to the fire department and the police department and the town hall and let people know that he's there. A lot of outreach to remind people. So yeah, so a little bit of patience with this. I feel I wouldn't feel comfortable with him quitting his current job for a little while. And I hope he can hold on to that for a little bit. But what are you feeling, Elias?
Exactly what Laura said. I kept on seeing 3. So 3 years. And here's another feel to it. I'm just going to throw this out there because I know what it feels like to have a dream and want to go for it when everybody else is saying don't, right? So how about a suggestion? A suggestion would be something like this. We have to trust the universe first. And second of all, what if he did the bakery but got someone to manage it? So he's still in it, but somebody else is doing work. And like Laura said, yeah, it's definitely like, it's a lot of marketing. It's a lot of doing stuff. It's a lot of connecting with the businesses around there and doing the marketing prior to the business even opening. So I'm seeing a lot of things in mailboxes and stuff. Not that you need to put anything in the mailbox, but it's going out to stuff. But I definitely feel like somebody else, not a business partner, but somebody to run the place while he's transitioning, if he's going to open it up, if he feels the need to open up real soon. I hope that
And it
makes
sounds like it's already in motion, right? So
yeah.
another thing too to consider, he needs this, I feel like he just sort of has to revisit along the way from time to time. Is the passion for the work that he's going to be doing in the bakery greater than the passion for him wanting to leave his current position? That can be a game changer in a big way. So, I think sometimes when someone really, really wants to get away from a job, that they don't like and they want that so much more than actually what they're going towards,
Mhm.
um, that can be a little bit of a roadblock. So, so that he might mean revisiting, okay, what is he making in the bakery? Is he passionate about that? Is he just doing it, making things because he thinks people want this? And he hates his job. Okay, that's an excellent question. And he hates his job. Yes, I had a feeling that's probably what it was. But he's got to be passionate about what he's creating in the bakery and how he's affecting people, reaching out to people through his baking. So hopefully the passion is better than the hate for his current job. So Elias, do you have anything else to offer about that? Yeah.
No, I would agree with you
Okay.
100%. 100%. Thank you, Jill. And
Good luck.
Karen said, "May I ask a question?" You could always ask a question, honey.
Absolutely.
That's just you don't have to ask. Just go ahead. And Al says, "Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Laura, Elias. Oh, you're welcome for Sunday's
Oh,
meditation. Your third eye is open. I love it. Are
thank
your
you.
wings flying from California to Washington? Is that what you're trying to tell me?" I got a guest room. All right. Let's see. I have known Elle, Laura,
Yeah.
since I was 29 years old, so 30 years. Elle
Wow.
was she was a full-time extra in Saved by the Bell.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Oh, cool.
Sweet little cute little Filipino girl. Well, now she's a woman, but yes, so really sweet. Really, really
That's
sweet.
cool.
Good morning, Steve. You crossed over. Great picture. Is that you and the wife? Great picture. Jill says, hopefully, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hi, Tina Terry. And hi, Tina Terry. Do you know I have a song for Tina Terry on TikTok, Laura?
I have no idea.
I'm going to share it with you. Ready?
Okay,
Let me
ready.
know if you know it. Okay. We're just waiting for people for Karen to answer. We're stalling, waiting for Karen to answer her question. Hi, Chris. Oh, you, Tina Terry, we love you. And Tina Terry, love you too. Hi, hello, everywhere go is Tina Terry too. All you Tina Terry, you're on YouTube too. Whoop, whoop. Okay.
Oh, very good.
Thank you.
You missed your calling, Elias.
Regarding the final court judge's ruling on 4-year case this Monday.
Oh, 4 years. My goodness.
Karen, are you okay with sharing? I know what it is, but are you okay with sharing what it is, or you prefer not to? Totally up to you. You don't have to.
To know about that. Let's see. Oh, and Steve says that picture was taken on Coney Island.
I like it.
Oh, very nice.
Have you been Coney Island?
I've never been to Coney Island.
Okay. Yeah, either have I.
No.
Okay.
Mm, 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 mm.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, thanks. So it's her divorce case.
Ah, okay. Yeah, 'cause I see new begin. Look at this. New beginnings. Yay.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, of course, I mean, you wouldn't be asking this question unless this was happening, but leading up to this, like this is the card leading up to that conflict and defeat. Okay. Like, but don't let that scare you. All right. Notice the card. This card is this blue edging. This is about the mental energy that you have around this. This is your thought process around it, your worry, all those things. So your thinking, your worrying is conflict and defeat. The actuality, new beginnings. New beginnings. Look at this, a fresh start. Fresh
Mm,
start. And also destiny card, which means to me, you're going to receive everything that you're supposed to have in this, and how and the way it was supposed to go for you. So I feel positive about this. I'm leaning more towards in favor of you than them. So hopefully that's the case here. Was that what you were picking up as well, Elias? Yeah.
yeah, I know Karen. Karen's from Illinois.
Okay.
And I picked 4 cards for the 4 years. So think about it this way:
Wow, that's a long time.
release control. Okay. Cool your emotions.
Mm, yep.
Shine on, sister. Shine on,
Very good.
and focus on the positive. And that's how Laura finished. Focus on
Yeah.
the positive. So you know, I wish you the best. And here's the thing, guys. everybody on here, if we can all do prayers for everybody that's asked a question or hasn't asked a question, and send out, may all their wishes for their highest good come true. So that Jill's wish comes, support for that, support for everybody on here, support for Christy and her sons, support for everybody that's on here, support for everybody that needs healing of whatever that may be. So Dolores says, so much astrological shifting these next 4 weeks. When you breathe, remember to exhale too. So important.
Karen, good reminder, Delora. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. And good luck with everything. It's fine. It's going to feel like a weight just sort of dropping off your shoulders. It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
And guys, this half an hour goes by so fast. It goes so fast. Laura, do you have anything going on coming up?
Just locally, I'm doing something April 21st in Salem, New Hampshire. Nice. Yeah, at the Luna Bistro. So it'll be fun. It'll be a nice afternoon. Mediumship. So yeah, what do you have going on?
Do you have anything going on? Because I just want to say it. Do you have anything going on in Methuen?
Yes, I do actually. In May, I do. I have a demonstration with Chrissy Masterson, with another amazing medium, in May. And you can look at my website, laurawooster.com, if you're in the New England area. So come on down to either Salem, New Hampshire, or Methuen, Massachusetts.
Methuen, not Methuselah, is what I used to call it. Methuen. How far is Methuen? Like, where would you fly in to go to Methuen? Would you fly into Boston Airport or no?
There's two airports. There's an equal distance pretty much from Methuen. One is Logan, Boston, Logan International, or Manchester Regional Airport, Manchester, New Hampshire. It's about equal distance. Equal distance. Yeah.
Because I flew into Logan when I did a workshop in Brookline, Massachusetts. And let me just tell you, that airport had me a little turned around.
Oh yeah. Yes.
I thought Chicago was bad. I was like, whoa, what's happening here?
Mm-hmm. Plus there was probably construction going on at the time you came in.
A lot of construction. Crazy. Yeah. Christy says, y'all are so fun together. Thank you. Methuen is right next to Haverhill, where I grew up.
Haverhill.
Oh, pardon me and my Midwesternness. I'm so sorry. What is it?
The H is silent. The second H is silent. Haverhill.
You know what? Now I'm just going to call it Haverhill. That's the
second H.
I think it's something. Methuen next to Haverhill. Okay.
We'll have to do. We'll have to do one time where I'll put up names of Massachusetts towns and see if you can pronounce them. How's that sound? Okay, I'm going to do that.
I'll put up Washington cities, because I was like, there's a Washington city called, I was calling it Sequim. It's not. It's Squim. I
would probably say the same thing.
And then, because Multnomah Falls, right? It's near Skamania. It's Multnomah Falls, but it looks like it's Multnomah. I'm like, I would pronounce it Multnomah. In fact, I still do. But I was like, I don't know. Okay, but then I'll put one for two. There's so many. Yes, I know there is.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Carson was telling me, what's this?
I'm like, me. Oh, that's awesome.
The only thing that I've got coming up is, what did she say? You're funny, Delora.
Right,
yes.
All right, before we go too far off the deep end here.
I'm telling you guys, when you can get Laura to laugh, it's the best. It really is. It's the best. There's five spits. There's five spits. If you can spit 5 times, you're coming to the retreat. If you there's a retreat in April.
Coming up really quickly.
Coming up in 17 days. So there's 5 spots left if you'd like to come. We're going to talk about the wheel of life coaching stuff. Where is the imbalance in the wheel of life? We're going to do a trance dance. We're going to do a sound healing, which is different than a gong bath or a crystal bowl. It's a lot of different stuff. And then we're also going to look at a nature painting. And you're going to make a painting out of nature and leave it and come back the next day and see what shifted.
Oh,
Very
interesting.
interesting. Very interesting. And that's what we're going on. Please, guys, go visit us at our websites, laurawooster.com. It's right there. Laura, W-O-O.
Worcester. Worcester.
I still can't do it. Worcester, because in my head, I have to make the O a U.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay. If
Because
you're from Massachusetts, I'd say it's like the city of Worcester. W-O, like Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Worcester, like
Yeah, but see,
Worcestershire.
even when I say Worcestershire, I have a strong R, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
I just do it with a Boston accent, Laura Wooster. And I just,
There you go. That's okay, Elias.
and I'm like, it's like, Laura, can we talk to Mr. Laura and just say, could you change your last name? It would be so much easier.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's been so much fun, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We could go on all morning like this.
Guys, make sure that you follow us and like and subscribe on our YouTube. We're here every Monday for Massachusetts seats and giggles. So we're here, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks, everybody, for being
Bye,
here.
everyone. Have a great week.